Gemini 3.0 just dropped, and it might quite literally be the most powerful AI model I've ever used. So I put it to the test, and I asked it one simple question. What's the fastest way to make money online today? Not next month, not after weeks of grinding, today, right now. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what Gemini told me, the $100 to $500 low-hanging fruit service that basically anybody can sell as long as you can follow step-by-step directions, how to get your first client in under 4 hours, the email template that works to bring in clients like crazy, and the part that shocked me, Gemini 3 basically turned into a lead-finding, money-making machine that I don't think Google meant to release. The last time I saw an AI tool roll out a feature like this, they quickly removed it because it was too powerful, I think. And so you're going to want to watch this entire video before they decide to patch this one up too. Now, quick context, just so that you know who you're listening to. I've been making money online for almost 10 years by helping small businesses in my area with really basic stuff, like helping them show up when people search for them on Google, or helping them look better online on Facebook, and helping them get more customers just to their business. Now, these aren't tech jobs. They're really just simple things that business owners don't have time to figure out, and they'll happily pay somebody else to do that for them. Now, because of that ability of me being willing to help small businesses in my area and the advancement in AI tools like Gemini 3.0, stuff that used to take me and my team all day, I can now do within an hour. And because of that, my business was recently recognized as the second fastest growing company in Hawaii because of the use of AI, how it has really helped us to grow our business. Now, just to qualify myself here, I've made over the last couple of weeks, I'm going to go to my Square account here and I'm going to hit refresh just so you know that I'm legit. This is my company. It's called Mina Marketing. We, again, get paid by helping small businesses in our area. And over the last couple of weeks, I'm just going to filter out by this month, you can see we've already generated $23,000 in sales from working with small businesses. Now, I'm not showing you these numbers so that you can feel promised overnight success. I'm just showing you my numbers so that you know I'm actually somebody that's doing these strategies, not just another make money online hobbyist. And I actually have a real business to share my strategy with you from. So whether you are brand new to AI or you already have a business, this video is going to give you a real path to making money with Gemini 3.0 as long as you're willing to take action. Now, real quick, before we get into all that, if you like this topic of building an online business and getting AI subscription-based clients that pay you monthly, then I'd like to do something special for you and offer you my 4-part AI fast track training for free. This is a training where we spend even more time together, where I give you more tactics and strategy, just like the ones I'm sharing with you in this video, to get your next or your first AI client. I'm also going to give you 30 days free to the best AI software tool out there that I use to get clients and run my business. It's totally optional if you want it. Just be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and not required but always appreciated, consider sharing this video with a friend who should get going with this business model. And then lastly, just comment below. I'll send you a direct link to the fast track training, the software, and the other bonuses that I'll be including in this video, because I do have several templates that I'm going to be giving you, and you're going to want those. So now that I've gotten that all out of the way, here's what we're going to be covering in this video. I'm going to review Gemini 3.0 with you. The second thing is I'm going to review the query that I asked Gemini 3.0. What's the fastest way to make money online? Number 3, I'm going to show you live how to find someone to pay you for this. Like I said, within under 4 hours. And number 4, I'm going to show you how to use AI software to do all of the heavy work for you, the stuff that I used to have to spend weeks, multiple weeks, even months sometimes, depending on the project. But now AI software can help you do that much faster and much quicker. And then I'm also going to discuss how to get paid month after month, like an Amazon Prime membership, once you use this AI software tool to get your foot in the door. Now, again, full disclosure, I am not some universal genius tech entrepreneur guy. I used to be a mechanic turned into AI/digital marketer. Now, I got my start by just researching ways and tactics to grow and make money online, just like the video that you're watching now. And I say all this to say, The opportunity out there for people to get started with the AI economy is massive. And I don't want you to be discouraged if you feel like maybe AI is like out of your reach. You're not technically savvy. You don't know how to develop software. I'm here to tell you that all of the best AI software tools to make money, they already exist. You do not need to be the guy who makes them. You just need to know how to use them to generate cash flow. Just like Gemini 3.0. Gemini 3.0 was just released, right? Google rolled it out, Google 3 in Google search. You can go to it right now. I'm going to show you some of the prompts and tactics that I've used like this, but this is what it looks like essentially. And so the big updates, I just broke it down for you. Obviously it does a lot of things, but to keep things very simple for us, people that don't need to know how to generate software. In short, it understands what you want, even if you explain it in a simple everyday language. So you can use Gemini just like ChatGPT. And by the way, there are both free and premium plans. But you can use it just like ChatGPT, ask it to do things via text, and it can create the exact steps that you need to actually make money online, even if you've never done it before. It can do all of the hard parts for you, writing, researching, planning, so you can move fast. It turns your ideas into things like posts, offers, messages, videos, into reality in just a couple of minutes instead of hours. I've seen people basically vibe code their own software. And if you've never heard of that term vibe coding before, it essentially means that if you wanted to create an app or a tool or a software, instead of being a developer, you just have to tell a tool like Gemini 3 about the app that you want to build, and it'll go out there and build it for you. And that's called vibe coding. Now, again, Gemini 3.0 can do plenty of things. I encourage you to do a quick Google search and do a little research on it. This video is not an exhaustive strategy deep dive into what Gemini 3 can do. I'm going to show you what I've used it for to generate cash flow as I've labeled this video, okay? And I see people in the chat saying, hi, what's up? Yes, this is live. No, I'm not an AI avatar. This is me. I'm here to drop some real strategy with you today. So Gemini 3.0, let me jump back to my slides here. There are two plans, as I mentioned. You have a free plan. You can access Gemini 3.0 through the basic Google account, which is what I'm going to be showing you today. And then there's a paid version, which is required for, like vibe coding, like I said, if you want to build some crazy software and all that stuff. But everything I'm going to be sharing with you in this video, you can be doing on the free plan, okay? Now, here is the query that I made to Gemini, asking it, what are the fastest ways to get paid online? So I said, what are the fastest ways to make money online by getting a client? And it said the fastest ways to generate revenue is to skip marketing, which takes time to learn. If you need to secure a client and get paid within 24, 48 hours, you cannot afford to wait to learn things like SEO. You must use direct outreach to sell high-speed services. And here is a direct step-by-step protocol that makes that fast and possible. Now, we're going to go through these things together, but again, full disclosure, I want to share with you these things. I'm also going to show you the ones that I've used and I'm already using to have success and traction. Other people in my community are as well. I'm going to give you software in the 4-part AI fast track training that makes this even easier for you. And this is the stuff that I wish I had somebody explain to me when I was first starting out, because I've tried a lot of things online to be successful and spent a lot of time and money to invest in trying to figure out what works. And more often than not, I was led down a bad path, a wrong rabbit hole. Maybe you've experienced this before, where somebody tried to give you some information just to make some money. They were making money, and the method they gave you didn't actually work. So this whole idea for this video is to actually share with you what I've actually verified to work and save you from having to do that. So phase 1, the low-hanging fruit offer. Do not try to sell a $2,000 per month retainer immediately. That requires a trust negotiation. Sell a smaller, specific painkiller service that solves an immediate problem for $100 to $500 and gets money in your account today. Now, I'm going to give you one of my favorite. I have several that we talk about in the fast track training, but I'm going to give you one of my favorite painkiller strategies that you can use today to get paid $100 to $500. And if you go to my community, you'll see other people that are regularly closing deals just like this. But it's saying that the fastest services to sell: Google Business Profile Fix. Find a business with no photos or bad reviews. offer to optimize it and upload 10 geotagged photos. I would add additional to this Google Business Profiles that don't have a website, because you can use AI to actually create a website for you. And not having a website for a business today is a huge disservice to itself, because every business needs a minimum viable website, like a business card. If you're trying to run a business and someone looks you up online and they can't find your website, they're not going to think you're operating. So that's another great painkiller service, especially, again, because you can use AI to deliver it. You know what? I'm actually going to give you one of my favorite painkiller strategies around websites that you can use an AI software tool in this video to actually get a website set up for you in just a couple minutes. So another service you can sell is a speed audit. Find a slow website and offer to fix the website and make it go faster. Social media, header, logo refresh. Find a business with pixelated branding, mock up a better version and sell it to them in a higher resolution file. Lead reactivation offer to text their last 50 dead leads to revive it to them. Now, these things all work. I've done basically all. I've actually done all of them. I've never sold a header logo refresh as something that's like a foot in the door painkiller strategy, but I've definitely done lead reactivation. I've definitely done speed auditing. I created a product back in the day all around that. I actually created a software tool that allowed me to find slow loading websites at scale, but we're not talking about that in this video. And again, Google Business Optimization is huge, especially because you can be brand new and use AI tools to do these things for you. Again, we're going to talk more about the tools that allow me to do those things at scale. But here's what I want to make clear. These painkiller type services, you're going to offer to solve an immediate problem for $100 to $500. We're not going to get rich off $100 and $500. It's going to be nice if we've never made any money online before. And if you already have some success, then great. You're going to make a couple extra $100. The end goal is to get a relationship with a business owner started so that you can sell them additional things. And what I like to sell businesses are ongoing, monthly, recurring services. So for the most part, if I go to my Square account and I say that I've generated $23,000 in revenue, the average sale here is almost $3,000. But you need to know that I get paid $3,000 at the same time every single month by these business owners to deliver an ongoing service, like posting to their social media account or helping them get found on Google. So selling a $100 to $500 one-time service is great. It's extra cash flow. But what we really want is thousands per month paid to us regularly. That's called a retainer. And when you can systemize with AI, then you get into the realm of generating passive income. And so if I'm saying anything that's getting your interest, continue to watch this video with me, because I'm going to go end to end and show you how to do all of these things. Okay, so I shared with you a little bit about Gemini's 3 suggestions on how to make money online. And I do like the Google Business Profile fix about building a website, and I'm going to go with that, okay? Now, another thing that I want to share with you that I think is an important piece of training is that why this time that we are in right now in the market is so powerful for getting customers and having success. If you are new, or maybe if you even have like a digital marketing agency. Like I said, I've run a digital marketing agency for several years now. It's called Mina Marketing. This is our team at a company retreat a couple years ago. We just had another one here in Maui 3 weeks ago. And if you've already had a business, then great. When AI came around, you're in the prime position to have even more traction and even more success. And that's one of the reasons why we became the second fastest growing company in Hawaii, because we already had some traction. But that's great. I know not everybody already has a business, and that is also great because the playing field is completely leveled with the introduction of AI. Now, what do I mean by that? The opportunity to make money with AI is bigger than it's massive and it's wide open. And it's because business owners, and I want to stress this, I've made a ton of money, tens of millions of dollars online, and I've done it through multiple ways: YouTube ads, affiliate marketing. I have another audience of, I have software that I've built and sold. I have tons of things going on. And I still believe, after all that experience, the fastest way to generate a significant amount of cash flow online is by getting a customer, because you can be brand new and convince a small business of, like we already discussed, one of these painkiller strategies, get your foot in the door for $100 or $500 by solving a problem, then move them to a $2,000 a month retainer once you have the relationship. You can do that by being relatively new, by watching a video like this, following step-by-step instructions, and just taking massive action and doing so. And now more than ever, because business owners, getting a client, getting a customer, the fastest way to get cash flow online, in my opinion, after doing all these other things, is even more prime than ever. Because if you think about it, most business owners, they have what I'm calling AI guilt. They know about AI. They've heard about AI. They even think to themselves, like, I know my competitors are out there probably using it in a way that I am not, but they have no idea where to start. I was at a conference recently when somebody from OpenAI, the people that founded ChatGPT, were asking the audience, how many people here in this room use ChatGPT? And basically everybody raised their hand. And this is a room full of marketers. They said, how many of you have used ChatGPT to actually make money in your business? And it was like 10% of the room that raised their hand. And these are marketers. So if you go to everyday businesses, you think pool cleaners, pest control companies, even the business owners there, they know they need it. They have no idea where to start. And that's where you and I come in. We can use AI tools that already exist. We do not need to develop these software tools. We just use the ones that exist and find the ideal customer who could benefit from it and give them an irresistible offer to actually pay us. And that's what I'm going to show you now in the rest of this video. So I just want you to know and understand why the market is so open right now and how the opportunity is so plentiful. And if you've never started at all doing this, right now is a great time. You're still very early, okay? So I want to use a painkiller method, right? Because we've already talked about the AI guilt. We've already talked about that business owners are looking for ways to optimize with AI. They have no idea where to start. But again, the journey starts with, as Gemini mentioned, a $100 to $500 or even a free service to build that relationship with a business owner. Now, one of the ways that I like to do this, as I've mentioned, is just go to Google and type in a business, right? Pick somewhere in your area. So I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type in Dallas pool cleaners. Pick somewhere in your area, because when you actually start emailing and talking to these businesses, and I'm going to give you this full bonus document with these prompts that I'm going to give you, an unlimited way to build a way to build unlimited leads using Gemini. And then I'm going to give you some email templates that you can use to bring those paying customers in. And so this is the manual way. All you have to do to find somebody that is a good fit to paying you for potentially like a new website is go to Google and type in an industry in your area and scroll. Go to the map section and scroll, and you will quickly see companies like Crystal Pool Cleaner Service. They don't have a website. You see Pool Scouts has an icon for a website here. These guys have a website icon. Crystal Pool Service does not. So this business with 27 reviews, they're operating, but they don't even have a website. If you keep scrolling, okay, they do have a website. It's just the icon didn't appear there. Crystal Pool Dallas. Oh no, it's just a booking link. Okay, so they do have a website. It could be a little more clear how they're linking. So maybe their Google business profile needs to be optimized a little bit. What about Josh's Pool Service? joshspools.com has a broken website. So Josh's Pool Service is great because obviously he knows the value in a website, but his website is offline and it's broken. And if you are not a web developer, stick with me here. I'm going to show you how to use a tool that I have Josh's Pool Service, his new website, set up in just a few clicks. And again, you can get paid in this process. Now, I showed you the manual way to find a business that needs a website. But if you just go to Gemini and you type in a prompt like this, I run a digital marketing agency in Maui. I'm looking to expand. My ideal clients are in the travel and activity industry. Make me a detailed list of 25 small businesses that have a claimed listing in Google, but no website linked. Collect any business information, including business name, address, city, phone number, and email address. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of this video that there's a feature here in Gemini 3.0, because this is Gemini, right? I'm using Gemini 3.0, that I don't know if they're going to keep around for a long time. And I noticed this right now using this prompt. So you can take a screenshot of this prompt. Just know that if you comment below, I'm going to send you the fast track training and these prompts as well in this bonus document. But when it built me, so Gemini is Google's tool, right? They're the one, Google owns all these map listings and they have the data. So Gemini is probably the best one to actually put together a lead list for you. Now, that prompt that I gave it was exactly what I showed you how to do, right? These are Google business listings. And then if they don't have a website, then build me a list of that, right? That's exactly what I said. And so these leads were identified, this is what Gemini said, because they appear in local business directories, but often lack a custom domain using @Gmail or @Yahoo, relying on a third-party listing page as their primary digital presence, strongly suggests they may have a claim profile but no dedicated website link. So look at this. Google built me an entire lead list. Gemini built me a lead list. Google, same thing, of these businesses, and it gave me their Gmail email address. Gmail. This one is to their main address, but Gmail. So do you know what that tells me? These email addresses are their personal direct email addresses. And again, I don't know how long Google's going to keep this intact, but if you send the email template I'm going to give you to a business owner like Josh, who has had a website before but no longer has a website, and you use what I call my already done method, where you use this software tool to build a website in just a couple of clicks, which I'm going to show you in a second, and you send that to Josh using that email template, and you offer to give it to him for $100 to $500, he's going to have a hard time saying no. And so you can see, if you want to manually search Google for businesses that need a website, that's great. But if you want to use Gemini to build you a lead list of personal email addresses, and you just do a little research and look to verify if they have a website, and you use this email template that I'm going to give you, I notice your roofing company doesn't have a website. I know you're busy building one from scratch. I know you're busy and building one from scratch is a headache. I have a fully built pool cleaner website I made for another client who changed plans. Normally charge $3,000 for this, but since it's already done, I'm letting it go for $100 or $300 or $500, whatever you want. You can say for free if you want, because again, the goal is to sell him something else for a monthly recurring service, which if you don't have a monthly recurring service, there are plenty of them out there. We talk more about them in the AI Fast Track training, which I'm giving you for free, but this video is all about just getting your foot in the door. I set up I'm letting you go for $100 total, no ongoing fees. It's set up to generate more website customers, looks clean on mobile, and I can have it live for you within 48 hours. If you want to look at it, reply to this email, or I just put a link below. First pool cleaner to claim it gets it. So a little urgency for him to respond, right? Now, again, the reason something like this would work so well is, first of all, product market fit. We find somebody who doesn't have a website, but they're a business owner, and then we offer them the ultimate product. Now, I have a tool here called Go High Level, which I'm giving you 30 days free to in the AI Fast Track training, which is, think about that for a second. You're going to have 30 days free to follow along in the method that I've given you, and you're going to use this tool to create websites, unlimited websites for free for 30 days for businesses like Josh's pool service. If you take action on the method that I'm giving you, you use the email template that I'm giving you, you use Gemini to build you a list, do you believe that you could give away 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of these for free? Definitely. I think you can. Do you think you could charge maybe $100 to $200 to $300 if you found the right person who needed a website and you gave them this irresistible offer? I believe if you take action that you can totally do this. And if you need some confidence in this, go to my Facebook group, offlinesharks.com/Facebook. It's free. And you will see, this is a community that I started with Tom Gaddis, my co-founder. We have over 24,000 other people that are interested in generating cash flow and clients using AI. And you can see in here regularly, if you just search the hashtag win, people following methods like I'm giving you right now, other tactics and strategies. This is Alan Del Rosario, November 11th. He earned $6,000 in October for various stuff like social media posting, SEO, website updates, etc. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to replicate Alan's success just by pushing a button. Alan is following along, taking the action steps, stuff that I'm giving you in this video, the stuff in the 4-part fast track training. But, for me, $6,500 as a mechanic, I would have had to work for like 2 months, basically, to make that kind of money. And, earning an online income through stuff like this using AI right now is such a better way to generate cash flow and live life. So anyway, you can come here, and if you have any question whether or not the stuff that I'm sharing with you works, just look at what other people are doing here, following along with the strategies. Greg Blackwood, another $500 recurring revenue for social media posting. So, Greg is selling a recurring service up front. This is something that I regularly talk about in some of my other videos, but again, in the fast track training. So comment below if you want that. Now, back to what I was sharing about using Go High Level to fulfill as your website. But just to recap here, right? We use Gemini to build us a list of leads that are in Google but don't have a website. Now what I want to do, once I find somebody who is a good fit for this, I want to go in advance to this tool, High Level, which I'm giving you 30 days free to, and I want to go to the website section, and I want to just build them a website from a template. There's thousands of templates here. And you can see this app is called Mino Marketing. It's because I've renamed it for my business. That's another cool thing that High Level lets you do, which is another reason you should take me up on the 30-day trial of it. Again, plenty enough time to land your first client, 30 days free. I think you can do it. So look at all these templates. Hundreds, thousands of templates in e-commerce, business and coaching, beauty and fashion, automotive, legal, insurance, home services. So, Josh's pool service, let's look up pool and see if they have any pool cleaning websites. Home services, template library. Let's see. There's another feature here that just came out, Build with AI, which is something I'm just going to demo live with you to show you how cool High Level is. If I wanted to use AI to just build me a website, I'll say, start creating your website page, generate with AI. So hit this button. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this website up front in just a few clicks using High Level, and then I'm going to send Josh an email letting him know I want to give it away or give it to him for $100 or $300 or whatever, right? And again, if you're not a website developer or you're not a technical expert, I believe you can either use this AI feature, name of the website, Josh's Pool, what was it? Josh's Pool Cleaning Service, business niche, home services, goalless website, generate more leads, target audience, individual consumers. What are you offering? Pool cleaning service. And if you've never built a website before, tell me if you think that you can type these features into this AI tool. Because now look at the prompt that was generated. Create a landing page for Josh's Pool Cleaning Service, a home services business targeting individuals, consumers. The goal is to generate leads, promoting the pool cleaning service. Now I'm going to hit generate. And this tool is actually building me this website right now for Josh's Pool Cleaning Service. So again, if you're getting any value out of this video, if you're starting to think of, wow, AI really allows me to get this leg up in doing something that maybe could have been off limits to me in the past, I want you to like this video, obviously comment below so I can send you the 4-part fast track training and this bonus document. Remember, with my lead prompt list to build a list of leads, and then I also have the email template that we're going to use to send to Josh once our website is actually up and running, right? So High Level is creating the website. This is actually the first time that I've tried this new feature because it's brand new, And while it's doing that, I want to show you what I used to do in the past, because you have a lot of options, right? I used to just build them through templates. So I'm opening up another tab here. I can go to the sites section, go to websites, and then just choose a website template. And I hit continue. And a cool thing about High Level is the websites are hosted in High Level. And so you can build as many of these websites as you want, and you don't have to pay for individual hosting for all the other websites, which is something you normally would have to do, which again makes it even more lucrative for you to go out there and sell multiple websites, because you don't have to charge for hosting, or you can charge for hosting. Did you hear that notification? My website is done. Transform your pool today. Discover your ultimate pool cleaning service that ensures your pool. Meet Josh. Oh my gosh, look at this. Meet Josh's pool cleaning service. Even makes it very personalized. Look like the guy Josh is right there. And look, you can see that this is all drag and drop, right? I can transform your pool today with Josh's pool cleaning service. This is super simple. If you're not a web developer, you can change the text, you can change the colors, drag and drop editor. You can just move the boxes around if you want. Obviously, I don't want to do that, so I can just hit undo in case you mess something up, which is a nice feature as well. But look at this. This website is already live. It already has a URL, and I can check it out right now. And not only can I check it out, I can copy this link and I can include it in my email template, right? I said, hey, Josh, I noticed your pool cleaning website is broken. I know it's a pain to fix and build websites. And again, you can use this template as a place to start. You can use ChatGPT to brush it up. But essentially, you're going to say, I built you a new website. I built you a brand new website. I normally charge $3,000 for this, but I'd love to work with you. And I have another little tactic here that you can use for people. You can say, I'm new and I'm looking to build some case studies. I'll give you this website free of charge. All I ask is that if I over deliver on what I promise, you allow me to use this project as a case study to share with future clients. So that's a good way to develop your portfolio as well. But we want to get paid. So, what I'll say is, I built you a brand new website and normally charge $3,000 for this, but I'd love to work with you. So I'm willing to part with it. Only $500. I've set it up to generate more customers. Website looks clean on mobile. I can have it live for you within 48 hours. If you want to take a look, here's the link. It's already live. So somebody's asking, how do you transfer to their domain after? All you have to do, if they have a domain already, you just point their domain to High Level. Now, the other cool thing about High Level is they have this amazing support portal. So you just go to Google, type in Go High Level Support Portal, and any question you have where you need step-by-step instructions, like it's step-by-step video, this is one of the things they do best. So I just type in domain, setting up a domain, website domain. And you have getting started, adding WordPress, adding how to set up a root domain for your website funnel. There you go. Step-by-step instructions, how to just point the domain at High Level. Or you can buy a domain directly through High Level. I should have also mentioned to you that High Level does so many other things other than just building websites. I'm just focusing on that right now to show you what my irresistible offer is. But again, I've mentioned to you, like, my 4-part AI fast track training, I'm giving you for free right now. So just like, subscribe, comment below. I will send it to you. I'm putting it in the chat right now for my people that are showing up live, because I appreciate you guys showing up live. Remember, you get all the bonuses and the scripts that I've mentioned in this video, the prompts, all that stuff. And in the fast track training, let's say you land a couple of these website deals, right? You follow along, you take action, you build a lead list, you find people who need a website, you go in advance using your 30-day free high level trial that I'm giving you. You build a few of these websites, you send a few of these emails out, you get a couple people to say yes. Well, what's the next step? Well, then you sell them, because now Josh knows you, he likes you, he trusts you. You're in a different place to sell something for $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month. It's much more difficult to start out trying to charge $2,000 a month when they don't know you, when they don't trust you, when there's no relationship to build off of. And remember, that's exactly what Gemini said, right? Do not try to sell a $2,000 monthly retainer immediately. That requires trust and negotiation. First, get a painkiller service out there that solves an immediate problem for $100 or $500. This gets money in your account today, but it also builds on the relationship. And I'm here to tell you that this is so true. This is exactly what we teach in the community. You can verify for yourself. The reason why the people in our community have much more success than in other ones is because, again, I'm actually doing this. I'm verifying that this stuff works, but also because we're doing things that work, we're teaching things that work. And when people follow along to stuff that actually works, they get more success and traction. And think about it. If you're brand new and you have no credibility, are you going to sell something for $10,000 right out of the gate? No. But if you give something to somebody who needs something for $100 or for free to start the relationship, and once you know them, once they like you, once they trust you, you can sell something for $2,000, $5,000, or $10,000. And so this is exactly what we talk about. Again, in the fast track training, these types of tactics are what have allowed me to grow my company to the second fastest growing company in Hawaii. And if you want to get started using methods and tactics like I've shared with you on this video, just like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, comment below. I'll send you the link to the 4-part fast track training with the 30 days free of high level, the bonus document with the prompts, and the templates that I've mentioned in this video. And lastly, if this helped you, this video helped you, please consider sharing it with someone who needs to stop falling behind with AI. I'm sure they'll thank you, and you'll look like the one who put them on early to AI, and I know they'll appreciate it. So comment below. I'll send you the bonus document, the free course, and the software. Hope you guys got some value, and I'll see you in the next one.